finally came out as gay. And I'm thinking to myself,
That's bad.
how many tries, when you had sex, to figure out, hey, put the thing on top, the name, the word.
Oh, okay. They're not working? Oh, here.
I forgot
I
to
hate
put
to
on
say
that.
it,
But I'm thinking to myself, how many times did it took for you to realize that you was not into guys by having sex with this guy and having up for 8 kids?
now I'm not gay or anything, but you know that
How could you be that blind? Like for the first try, say, I don't know if I like it. I don't know yet. Let me just get time to. Let me just try it one more time. Then the second kid comes, and you're thinking, let me just go a little bit further. I don't know how I feel like I'm straight or I don't know I'm gay.
would you date?
Let me
If you found
you mean
out
how you have that many kids and then...
how you realize? Yeah, how do you?
Well, I'll tell you how, because sexuality is not a static thing, and you can be attracted to a woman and still be attracted to men.
that.
Yeah, it took 8 really take.
That's all I don't get about old people when they come out.
They might have known their whole time, and they were like, well, I still need to pop out some babies.
Oh my!
That's what Shakespeare was doing.
That would be
That's what Shakespeare did.
That would be much understandable instead of thinking, I don't know if I like it or not. Let me just. It's like having a cup of coffee. You drink it and you say, this don't taste right. But not like.
And then it gets like your 10,000th cup of coffee.
Yeah, I don't think I like
You'd be dead then. Your ass would be dead.
Coffees. How did you not notice that? It's just sad that I see old people coming out as gay, and I'm realizing and thinking.
Why is that sad? Good for them. For one thing, they're not living in the society that they were living in 30 years ago, when maybe they would have been ridiculed, they might have been fired, their life might have been ruined if they had come out as gay.
Of course.
And now they can do it, and everybody's gonna be like, "Hey, that's awesome, Hank.
I'm gonna say
Let's throw you a party."
I'm gonna say this too. If an older woman came out as gay to me, or older man came out as gay, and they realized, and I'm realizing that they have like 15 kids in the background, and I'm thinking about that saying, now this time going to come out. This time, while you have 15 kids over there, this time going to come back. I'm gonna say, go back in the closet and finish hiding.
Okay, here's why I would come out as gay if I was tired of my marriage.
You know what? If you have 30 kids.
Yep.
And you come out as gay when you're 60 or
well,
something?
That's a good point. Then you've been lying for about 55 years.
Bruce Jenner had what? 2 kids, Caitlyn and Kylie.
No, he came out as transgender.
Whatever.
He came out as
you heard he's gonna pose nude?
Oh no.
Yes,
I told somebody.
He's posing nude for Swimsuit magazine or something.
Yeah, for Playboy.
No, not Playboy.
Yeah, Playboy.
No, it's not Playboy. It's something else. Some kind of.
That's the only thing that pulls
Vogue,
naked.
I think.
Vogue? Oh.
Probably Vogue. Those.
Because I wrote this on Facebook.
And I don't want to look at that.
I do want to look just to see if he still didn't get rid of the thing.
Do what happened?
She still didn't get rid of the thing.
Slap in the back of
No.
Oh, it's probably too loud, y'all.
The thing is, he still got the stuff in the middle, so he can't cut that off.
He can, but he's not going to. See, that's kind of like,
I don't get that. What's the point of being a transgender? If you don't change opposite sex.
I'm kind of with you there.
I mean, come on.
You get done in the butt.
Like this way. No. If you're a guy who feels like a girl and you turn into a girl, you should be sleeping with men. If you're a guy,
now that is insane.
True.
So then that person couldn't. It's crazy. You're trying to administer your dualist beliefs onto a spectrum thing. Dude. This is about. You know why
I'm not for transgenders is this. Because sooner or later, when everybody starts accepting that they're different in their own way and that's how they feel, that's the day they're going to start looking at God and say, he makes mistakes.
Oh my God. Okay. It's a mistake to think that your belief in God is accurate. That's the mistake. And for the last thing, John Kennedy put a man on the moon. President Obama put a man in the woman's room.
Nice one. But here's the thing is, if I took an apple and put it on the table,
Obama.
I take this apple and I get this apple to think on its own, and I say, will you think this apple will say, I wish I was an orange? No. You was born an apple.
You were born a damn apple, you're going to stay an apple.
Guess what? If you have 1,000 apples, one of them's going to say, I wish I was an orange. Yeah, so just deal with it. You know that's true, too.
You know, only people I believe are different is people who are born with 2 parts. That's understandable.
That means you're a damn unicorn.
That's rare to see that. A man that's born with a man and a woman part.
Like that.
Then you know what I mean?
Awesome, dude. But anyway, is he really gay if you just do the bottom part?
He can go screw himself then.
But dude, I'm just saying.
Well, that'd be weird.
It'd be different. See now,
that'd be a weird one.
Then I'll call them.
Yeah, that would be.
What do they call it anyway? Like
hermaphrodites.
Hermaphrodites are the true transgenders. Because they don't know who they want to be. And they can choose between men.
But then existence of hermaphrodites should presuppose existence of people who might feel that way but didn't get born with it. You see?
See, if you don't feel like a man, but you're not born with a part, guess what? You're not a man. You know what? All this is a mental disability that people have.
A mental disability.
It is an identity replacement disorder.
So I guess you can get a check for being transgender then, right?
Apparently now these days, they try to make a way where you can a check for being fat. Yeah, they try to call being fat a mental disability.
I think being
in that case, everybody
a fairly good-looking white male is a disability, and I would like a check, please.
Oh, you too handicapped for that.
You too handicapped. But I know a girl that would take you up on that offer.
She'd handicap me.
Oh wow! She would handicap you, right?
We both know who that is.
No, of course. But as we were talking about before, is this? What does the Pope actually do? I cannot.
That's a driving his Pope-mobile and just
I cannot.
Well, he got rid of the glass. This Pope doesn't need the bulletproof.
Oh yeah, because he want to be shot.
Oh yeah, he want to be shot.
Because he knows he's going to heaven.
A black Pope?
He's like the first Pope that's definitely going to heaven.
He's driving around doing this. I hope I get shot because I know I'm going straight to heaven.
Wait,
dude, for real.
Can you imagine if they had a black Pope? He'd have the Pope-mobile pimped out with
hydraulics
with rims and shit. And he'd be having gold.
What does the Pope actually do? I mean, because I could never figure that out.
Okay, the Pope, the Holy See is the office.
Okay.
Basically, he's there to let everyone know where the church is in reality, what the beliefs of the church are.
No,
he talks to God.
Is he over every?
I thought he talks to God.
No, just Catholicism, and not even
Catholic, right?
There is Greek Orthodox that has a pope. I think they also have a pope.
Well, that's stupid. I mean, you think the Pope would be a power over all religion?
Well, okay. I'm sure Catholics think he does. I mean, that's the whole point. Is that religions are.
Everybody treat him like he's God.
Well, he is the closest human thing to God on earth, according to Catholicism.
Oh, there are a lot.
He's got God's text number. He can be like, "Yo,
all right, I want to go to his house, tell him to go on speed dial, and I want to hear his voice."
Yeah, that house is awesome. I don't even have to hear God. Just show me the house.
What if God's a woman?
I'm gonna steal some gold from him.
Huh? What if God turns out to be a woman or an alien?
No, I'm okay with that.
I think God would be a woman alien who's also a baby, making him a babe alien.
Or what if it's like Childhood Inn? What if he's like the devil?
Oh, nice one.
Well, in Genesis, he is the devil.
Yeah,
God is everything.
And the Bible does say he's
the serpent is the tempter. The serpent's not some kind of thing that's almost as powerful as God. God says, I create good and I sow discord. He says the rain falls on the just and the unjust alike. Yeah. That's because he does, come on, man.
Yeah.
Why do bad things happen to good people? Well, ideally, if you believe in a rational type deity, then it would be because you don't get to know. You're an earthworm asking a question that there's no language to tell you.
Yeah, beyond what you are. I mean, but it's weird that it makes you wonder that people are so fragile that they will put a man. I mean, why does the Pope have to be so old anyway? Why would a young person?
Well, the idea behind that is that someone with experience.
Why can't he be Chinese, black,
Japanese? To be fair, he's what is this Pope? Portuguese, and he grew up in Argentinian. He was Argentinian. So I mean,
so basically, the Pope is useless then. Basically, yes.
I will not say that, especially because this Pope, because of the eminence of the office, because when he sends out a press release, it gets people listen to, it gets heard, it gets on the media. He's not useless because he has a pulpit that people listen to, and he does have. I mean, Catholicism is a pretty giant religion.
So basically, he do nothing.
He does. This Pope actually does a lot. This Pope is cool, man.
What did he do lately that made?
He
cool?
said climate change is real. He said that.
Oh my God!
Climate change.
He said that that's super important. There are a lot of idiots in America that don't think it is.
Of course.
He says that.
The weather report will be rainy.
Yeah.
Because apparently
fire. I think it's fire.
Fire upon us.
No, he says that the prime duty of Christians is service to the poor, which you don't hear a lot from religion.
But no one follows that rule.
Oh, I know.
Well, if the Pope makes so much money, why don't he just?
You tell me a place where no person.
St. Joseph's Diner. You're telling me some of those people making $7 an hour helping out over there?
You still have homeless on the street.
Thank you.
Yes, but that's not. Oh God, we're not getting into these crazy logical fallacies.
It is logical.
No, that is not logical to say. Because they're still homeless, no one's helping homeless.
No,
that's.
Hand up. You know what they say? If I teach for you, what was that? What is that thing with the fish thing?
Teach a man to fish and he'll eat forever.
Yes.
Teach a man how to cut off a Highlander's head and he'll live forever.
Ooh, nice one. I like that one. But still.
Why don't you teach all them Africans in Africa to kill a zebra? They'd never go hungry again.
We don't want to be killing zebras.
Actually, why?
Because they're adorable.
Oh God!
Only kill a few of them to keep the population.
Let kill a buffalo.
Actually, the stuff you see on TV.
Line.
Actually, Africa's not bad as that people say to this. They say the stuff you see on TV is called poverty porn. It's a way where people can actually look on TV.
Well, that's true. I mean, Lagos,
Nigeria.
Nigeria is like the 7th biggest economy in the world, or something crazy like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
even people in Africa watch the stuff on TV, and you see.
Well, they all have satellite phones. And
have you ever seen an adult on? Oh,
whatever.
Wait, what happened?
All right,
I said the S word.
That's okay. But I mean, think about this too. All those commercials you see on there about these homeless people in Africa that's starving to death.
Feed the children.
Have you ever seen an adult on there?
No, you always see
see kids.
It's a good point.
Kids running around with no shoes on,
Isn't it weird
no clothes.
that they show the kids but no adults?
Well, yeah, that's because when they turn age 8, Sally Struthers deems them big enough to eat.
Oh, that's wrong.
You know, it's weird, when they get to a certain age, the adults say, now you can live on your own. Now I'm gone. And it's weird. It's like, come on. It's called poverty porn. They put on there where they want you to feel sorry for these kids. I mean, look at the animal commercials. The girl who's singing that song. In the eye.
Stop. Leave that sad.
Look at that. Come on. All those dogs on there is in a pound.
They're about to die anyway.
No one don't want no handicapped dog. No one don't want no dog with no missing eye.
Hey, my dog's handicapped.
I got a mentally handicapped dog right now at my house.
And way you put it is those dogs.
Donkey is his name.
Oh wow, Donkey Punch. But it puts you this way. Those stuff they put in the pound and show all those dogs hurting and in pain. Mm-hmm. Guess what? What's the point of buying them? Soon there's going to be so much to buy. Mm-hmm. Then when you get to a point when they want to buy them, guess what they're going to do? Take them out back and shoot them like Old Yellow. Yep. I mean,
Yellow.
Yeah, when remember they shot Old Yellow in the movie after.
Old Yeller, not Old Yellow.
I always say Yellow.
It doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
All right,
Yellow's a good
How about
name
this
for a
one
dog.
on that movie Marty and Me?
Marley
and Me.
Oh, that dog.
They
leave
killed
Marley
him.
alone, dude.
Spoiler alerts, they kill him at the end.
I know that.
Yeah, he caught rabies and they shot him.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. He was what they attacked the family. He put him down like an old dog.
They killed Cujo too.
Cujo went crazy and tried to kill everybody. Of course he put that food down.
Yeah, if Cujo had been alive at the end, then...
Yeah.
But here's the thing is with that one is, this one is, I'm just thinking to myself, I mean, the Pope makes more than a president.
Because people can't...
How do you know that? I don't know that.
Well, if you look online, the annual fee of a president is $22,000. That's the annual fee for him. So he makes, what's weird, the woman makes less than a man, but yet the Pope makes more than both of them put together.
Yeah.
Well, I will say
and since there's no taxes in religion,
probably the average net worth of presidents is more than popes.
That's weird.
Because they ball, dude. Because these are the people that.
What's weird is the president do more than the Pope. I mean, the only thing to me,
the president's job probably is a little harder.
A little harder than the Pope.
Yeah.
Instead of waking up in the morning, getting dressed for all this fancy objects, going out to the people and say, today, climate change is real, y'all.
Also, Jesus said one of you needs to gratify me.
Well, Then everybody's like this. Oh my God, he's in climate change is real, and you want me to satisfy him?
Oh my God, everybody's gonna freak.
You know, it's just weird. Is all right. Does the Pope have control over the whole world, or just one place? Because I wonder, what does his power reach everywhere? Or only one area.
So you're saying if there are Catholics on another planet, is he Pope?
Wow.
No, not just the planet. I'm talking about the whole state. I mean, like he's in where he's at?
Like shit.
I love that South Park already did this. Remember Space Pope?
Yeah.
Space Pope.
That's what I'm wondering. Is he Space Pope? I mean, let's get about this. Where's the Vatican at?
Vatican City. It's like on the
In Rome.
In Paris?
Yeah, like between
Paris, Rome.
Italy and Spain or
Okay.
something like that.
I mean, does
No,
he
not Paris. But close enough.
somewhere around
he's like the Catholic part. I mean, does he have control over like Catholic people in Lafayette?
Yes.
He can. What's weird?
Yes, he can actually. If he puts both of his hands to his temples, he can mentally control.
I'm assuming the Pope is sitting in this big
Space
room.
Pope.
I'm assuming this. You ever seen that movie? The Matrix. I use that
I
one.
love the Matrix.
You ever seen the movie The Matrix? And you see this higher being, this white, like having this whole bunch of cameras and have a whole bunch of TVs everywhere of different people.
Yeah, the architect.
And I mean, I'm thinking about the Pope like he's in this room with all these phones from all around the world.
Like Santa Claus. That sounds like Santa.
Like
Santa.
someone has the phone, like a religious person has a phone number to the Pope. You think all the religious people who's Catholic has a phone number to the Pope?
No.
But it's weird. How do they know when things get passed? Like there's a letter that comes to the mail.
They're called encyclics.
Oh yeah.
Or encyclicals.
Like who? The people
call
that.
it sick?
The Pope pops out it's like, yo, listen up. This just in.
Yeah, because I mean, it makes me wonder, like he has his own news channel where it pops up like the president doing a disaster is about to happen, and he comes on to say, "Today on the news, everyone."
Morgan Freeman, your president here.
Morgan Freeman. When is the Pope pop up on the TV and he's like saying, "Everyone."
God is coming. God is coming.
And like saying this is not a test.
Yeah.
This is real.
Not a test.
And it's like wonder how does if he has power over religion part, how does everyone knows when everything changed? Like he comes on the TV and say, or he goes and say, now purple is the new religion color. And everyone's saying, oh my God, purple's the new religion color. Let's just change our robes and stuff. I mean,
that's Advent for you.
I mean, can a Pope actually go to somebody and tell them this? Now that you're a priest, give them power to be a priest.
Yeah.
Probably.
Sure.
I don't know how that all works.
I don't know how that works either. Like he goes to a church and walks and say, "You're not the pastor no more. That one's the pastor. You're the bishop."
Yeah.
like destroying everyone.
It does kind of sound like some Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, it's like what does the Pope actually do?
Oh, you heard about Donald Trump? He wants to talk to him.
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, he wants to talk. Yeah, Trump says he ain't got no problem talking to Kim Jong Un.
Wow.
I'll
But he
tell you
said
now.
he's gonna force China to do some kind of crap.
I'll tell you right now. If once Donald Trump becomes president,
He's gonna put pressure on China.
once Donald Trump becomes president, you know what they should do?
What?
Eliminate the Pope.
Wow.
We don't have the power to do that.
And what do we do then?
What are we gonna? We're gonna invade Vatican City because
No.
they probably have some Tremors monster under there just waiting.
I will leave that. I will. I see why. You think there'll be nuclear bombs or monsters underground to attack the people that attack Paris? But really, since he's so close to God, he just raised his hands up and a beam of light shoot from the sky.
Ooh, ultralight beam.
That's why he's so powerful. He gets the power to actually have the power of God.
And it really is Kanye.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Now that was right for you to
Kanye ain't gonna
throw that at me.
It just happened.
Kanye can't be God because he's poor.
Oh my
Poor
God!
now.
Hey, God was poor, so Jesus was poor.
Oh my God!
Oh my-
Kanye West is God.
Yes, he is. But it's sad.
Rolling Stone was right.
Wait,
those idiots.
well, who the hell is Kim Kardashian? Well, who's Kim? Mary Magdalene?
Virgin Mary.
No, oh hell no.
But it just wonders this. I've been thinking about this for so long and stuff like that, and I'm thinking, man, what does that person actually do? Another question I was going to talk about too today was this: if you had a choice between who do you think would make the world a little better, religion or the government? If we eliminate one of them and have the world filled with just that one thing. You think that the world would be better as a
How do you eliminate it? Because if you're talking about like magic
take
or
away
something,
religion,
like through magic.
No, I mean like eliminate religion, like make it a law.
No, because then you're doing it with government. So in that
You
respect,
couldn't eliminate the government because we would have.
All right, what if we started over again?
Yeah.
What if we started over again and we had one person to run everything through history? Who do you think would be better, the government or religion? Like the Pope would become like this high minister. He makes the laws, the rules, and stuff like that. Or leave it to how we are right now.
neither one, man. You get the same.
Or you think would be
The trouble
better?
is that it's men at the helm. So you might have a good man
Yeah.
or woman who wants to do
women
well, and oftentimes you have a good person who wants to do well, but they're stupid and they make bad choices. They have good
Like Obama.
intentions.
I'd say this way.
Obama has good
I
intentions.
say people make bad choices because they listen to the people that they're trying to impress. I mean,
What if we have a
look at
transgender president?
That would be ideal.
That'd be weird.
I would
as hell.
love
But here's the thing is with that one is
I could
all the
jerk it to
presidents-
half of them.
all the presidents.
Wow.
We're like this. Like I don't vote no more because
I don't either.
We're not to a certain point in the United States where things are getting worse and worse and worse. I mean, come on. I mean, the president ain't doing nothing good.
Nope.
Everybody. And the only reason why he's president because he's black.
Thank you.
He's doing nothing good.
God.
Nothing good. We're at 5% unemployment, dude. We were at 12% unemployment when he got into office, or 10, whatever it was.
But yet you notice nothing that's happening.
That is something. That means there's more money being spent. That means that your checks can continue to rise every year. That means the
Yeah,
economy
it's
still
still in a roll.
exists.
Bobby
Rules,
Jennings
yes.
screwed us over.
Yeah, Bobby Jennings, and that's the crazy thing. Immediately, everybody's, oh, this John Bell Edwards is such a quack. Yeah, he's certainly not leading as well as he should.
No.
But for 8 years, we had a dude who was literally stealing $1 billion a
Thank you.
year in tax credits from the state.
And no one noticed that?
No,
Yeah,
people
you know
noticed,
why?
but no one
'Cause
reported on it.
Oh,
You know
wow.
why? Because he works for customer service.
Wow. Oh, really? He does?
No, it's a racist joke.
Oh, okay.
He's Indian. You didn't
Oh
know
my
that?
God! I got it
You
now.
didn't get it?
He's gonna
Wow,
because
Bobby-
he works for customer
Bobby Jingle,
service.
they call him. Bobby Jingle.
Wait, is that the guy who came down here when the shooting happened?
Yeah, that was him. The only time you ever
It was
seen his ass
weird.
in Lafayette was whenever the damn shooting happened.
That's the only time.
Well, whenever,
That's
let's
it.
put it a different way. The only time you ever saw him in Lafayette was when CNN was here.
That's true too. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
You're
You
right.
know, it was weird.
We stand with Lafayette.
Was weird.
Yeah.
Was weird. What happened what happened in the movie theater was a sad thing, a terrible thing. But what was weird is someone
It is sad.
screaming in the audience when they saw him and say, "How did you get here so fast?" And it's like wondering, like he's like just prepared when it happens, just hovering around Lafayette waiting for a shooting to happen.
was.
Well, you know,
I think he was.
I happen to believe, as a conspiracy theorist, that Bobby Jindal was indirectly responsible.
You know, I was almost thought that too.
I'm pretty sure that he gave the guy the guns in a back
You never
alley
know.
somewhere.
Man,
Yeah.
it's weird that you see those people with power, and there's different. It's people that makes people have power, and I'm thinking about this. Man,
That's true. It is people that make people have power.
Yeah, I mean, we giving people all these powers to do things, but you see nothing hardly done. Then you realize, and you suddenly realize, why did you let this happen? But you don't realize it's after things are going on.
Well, and then even once you've realized it, as we have, at least in the past 8 or 9 years with the Middle East, with Afghanistan and Iraq in particular, and now Syria, these are failed policies. Going in and killing the bad Syrian and the bad Iraqi and the bad Afghani. That's creating like 5 enemies every time you do that. That's a bad policy. But the only way that we can look at it is either we go in with military or we go in with money. There's no we don't go in policy. We never choose not to go.
Here's what I get.
Okay.
Here's what I don't get. Why the hell does the United States gotta stick their nose in everybody's business?
Because we have a death wish, dude.
Why can't they just worry about the
Because we
United
have
States?
so much money and listen.
Leave Iran alone. Leave Iraq alone. Let them deal. Let them
Deal with the whole problems.
Let them deal with their own damn problems.
The main reason, and it has been true since the 50s, since North Korea, really, right after World War II. Not North Korea, then it was just Korea, and they were having a civil war, and we're like, well, we got to go help. Since World War II.
So it's basically our fault.
Yeah, I mean,
No. Their civil war is not our fault. And you can say that we were, in some ways, well, whatever, man. It's complicated. We had good intentions. Okay, but
it went down.
Well,
It's our fault for 9/11 because Bush would stick his nose in
yes,
there.
our fault. It is our fault. 9/11 is our fault,
Yeah,
and it's
because
also our
Bush-
fault that we
because Bush
didn't
would stick his
say.
nose.
It's our fault that we didn't blame the Saudis at the time because it was
Exactly.
Saudi Arabia that was promoting these guys and sending them money. You know that. But anyway, just real quick, back to the larger point.
Go ahead.
The problem is that we realized, look, right before World War II, we've been in a decade-long depression. Okay, a decade long. Like imagine if in 2007 and 2008. We were still losing 700,000 jobs a month, and unemployment was now at 20%, and you have people just literally living in. You do have people living in Park Sanssouci, but it gets to where they're just tent cities everywhere, and whatever the oil field. Whatever. Just imagine some kind of worst case scenario, rather than us getting our economy back and working. Okay, that's what it was looking like in the U.S. And then World War II happens, and we're creating all kinds of. First, we're staying out of it, but we're building up, and we're selling all kinds of weapons to everybody. And then we get in, and so we have to create even more. And what does it do? It pulls us so far out of that recession that it makes us the strongest economic power on Earth. Well, we are suddenly, we were never the richest.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just in case, we have got to put the phone number on there.
Yeah.
But if you want to call in, number is 337-366-8951. Call in and pass your opinion about how what we were talking about. Make sure that you're on board the same thing.
Yes, or tell me I'm dead wrong. 366-8951.
Yeah. I'm thinking about this too. If the United States would have stayed out of the whole thing in the first place and focused on ourselves, you think we'll be the way we are right now?
No.
Or will we be even better?
I'll tell you one thing, the Twin Towers would still be up.
I can tell you right now that too. You're right about that.
Well, we'd have a lot more towers. I mean, that's the other thing. If you think about the amount of money we spend to build destructors and aircraft carriers, we could be building.
They never bombed the Empire State Building yet. Nobody ever flew a plane into that yet.
I think it actually did.
Yeah.
I think they did. Like a small plane hit it. Yeah, like in the early 90s.
Ain't the first time a plane flew into the Twin Towers. Ain't the first time. Actually, this is a second time.
Years ago in 1993.
No, actually a plane. Actually, a plane.
That's right.
Flew into,
that's what it was.
Yeah,
a little
bomb,
plane
man.
actually flew into the Trade Center as the first time. And
I heard it was a bomb.
No,
they also did in the
basement.
Mid-90s.
Bomb in the basement too. It was bomb in the basement. A small plane that hit one of the trade towers. It was weird. They gave him a head notice that it's just going to happen, but no one takes it serious. That's the thing is, the United States don't take nothing seriously until it happens.
You know what's weird?
And we don't empathize with anybody.
A lot of TV shows that predicted the future. The Simpsons predicted 9/11.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. If you look it up. Look up.
I mean, dude,
YouTube.
The Simpsons at this point is like a prophetic tool.
What's weird is you notice that a lot of shows are predicting now the future these days, and I mean, look at all the stuff that we have in our technology are coming from old shows. That I mean, look at Star Trek. Without Star Trek, the flat screen, the cordless phone, it's things like that. But the thing is, with somebody is this: if the United States would have stayed out of everyone's World War I, II, and then everyone just handled their own business. The world would probably we'd be focused on ourselves more, and I think we'd probably be up there in technology with China and them.
We're up there with.
We're not up there yet.
No, we are. We have.
Really?
We might not have quite as fast of a computer. They might have a supercomputer that's slightly faster. But come on, we have more satellites in orbit. We have more telescopes.
I think in Japan right now, for McDonald's, you can create your own.
Yeah, they have that now.
The robot.
With the LUS Fiber thing.
Actually, they eliminate the cash registers people. They eliminate them.
You can create your own burger now.
So now you can do it all from a machine where you can make your own stuff, and the people in the back make the burger, and they bring it to you.
Well, and in a society like Japan, just because you don't have a job doesn't mean you become homeless in a month.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Here, you do. You got everybody's got a couple $100 rat holed away, and then you're completely screwed, and you're living on the street unless you have a support network.
We'll take this.
We would be spending on that if we hadn't spent on the.
I think we'd be to have less people living on the streets than we have right now.
Of course, and look, man, we would have nicer streets.
Of course,
it's really sad because if you really want to do the thought experiment, if we stayed out of World War II, very likely it would have. It wouldn't look as good. It probably would look very similar now, 70 years later. But Italy would have. I don't like to think about it.
But here's the thing now. I mean, the United States is getting gas from different places.
Yeah.
We're digging everyone else by our own land. Let's see what else. United States is getting what everything is now. If you look at stuff, it's all made from foreign places.
That's not true. But a lot of jobs have moved overseas.
Compared to clothes, furnitures, technology, stuff like that. It's more out of town.
But that's not because of the military. That is because
I'm not saying that.
That's because of trade deals.
That's because of it's like we rely more on them than our own place. I mean, come on, if you look at your clothes and everything in your house, can you find one thing that's made in the U.S.?
Well, and it's also because consumers in the U.S. don't want to pay an extra dollar for anything, and it's because the unions have been dismantled over the past 30, 40 years. No. Well, especially the past, since 1980.
It's funny when somebody put on Facebook this where they was talking about the illegal immigrants and stuff like that coming into the United States, the illegal immigrants. And they were talking about the United States and how they don't want the illegal immigrants here and all that stuff like that. And someone put this on Facebook. Don't blame the illegal immigrants on getting our jobs. Blame the people who owns the job, who's hiring them for cheap because they don't want to pay everybody a higher amount.
Exactly.
But that's how it's going these days. People don't want to pay. If I had a business too, I'd be hiring illegal immigrants too.
Yeah, instead of go to New Orleans and find a Mexican.
Let's take people at McDonald's. They want $50 an hour, but yet they get your order every time wrong.
Thank you.
But it does come back to governance.
Tomatoes.
And when you go to Walmart and you get your good deals or whatever, you go in there and you get your good deals and you leave. Every person in that store is generating about $40 an hour for that's what that Walmart's making. How many guys are working?
And how many registers Walmart has?
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, they put in 32 and they got one man.
Here's the thing is, we're trying to see which one is fault in this one. Whose fault is for the small business going out? Is the business fault or the people fault?
For small, it's both. It's the government's fault and it's people's fault.
I say more it's the people's fault.
No, because you got to look at it as why would we let Walmart into our community in the first place when it's going to put our mom and pop stores out of business and it's going to pay people crap wages. Why would we let them anyway? That's the whole thing. That's where it's government's fault. They just had another one, a fifth Walmart put into Lake Charles. What? Why would you allow it? You got a Kroger's right here and a Market Basket right here. You don't need a fifth Walmart, but it's bad governance.
You know what's weird? Okay. Maintenance gets paid more than cashiers do. Oops.
Well, I would hope
cash registers get paid more.
They get paid.
But basket pushers get paid more than cash registers.
You better get paid more.
But everybody should be getting paid more except the CEOs. That's the thing. The CEOs of Walmart are making 1,000 times. If you got $800 on this week's check, then they got $80,000 on this week's check. $80,000. It's ridiculous. The way that the management structure is set up, the very top echelon people are taking in, way more than half of what the whole company's making. That shouldn't be.
That's true.
If you were giving everybody a higher paycheck, then the town would flourish. You got to think about that.
I see this way too. It's our fault that we make billionaires. I mean, take the Diamond Corporation, take Walmart, take all these high people who are making big time money for things that small stores can do. I mean, come on, really? Do you really need a diamond ring? No. Those things cost in the thousands.
It is the consumer's fault. I mean,
it's the consumer's fault.
It's the women that want them in the body.
It's people that make things. It's people that make billionaires rich, and that's how they do it, by getting suckers to pay for things that they don't need.
Yeah, like pop a new phone every 2 months.
Oh God, what's wrong with taking an old phone, updated it?
I'm waiting for this to die. This thing, you can't even read it anymore.
What was that, iPhone?
4, yeah.
iPhone 4? iPhone is the most useless phone ever.
I don't like the iPhone,
You know what? Once you update
I like the Android, dude.
When you update it, you have to update it on a computer.
What?
Yeah, you have to.
Hell no.
Because it won't update without.
And then it deletes all your stuff when you do
everything on there.
Yep.
iPhone was the worst phone they ever created.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But here's the thing: is people are crazy. They will buy things that they don't need.
Are they supposed to be closing the Walmart on the north side?
It's all talk right now.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
they've been saying that for years,
let's take the PlayStation 4.
Ooh.
Do they really need a 4? Do they need a 3? No.
Do they really need a 4.5?
What's wrong with taking
4K?
Yeah, not to make what, a 4.5 4K?
Yeah.
But 4K, that comes back to
that's a rich people PlayStation.
And that's well, it's not. It's middle class people because the thing is that's planned obsolescence right there. That's some idiot that makes enough money to spend $500 on a box that, oh my God, if you just bought the parts, you could build something 10 times as fast. I don't get people playing on PlayStations and Xboxes. Buy a computer.
Yeah.
Get a computer.
Here's the thing: is this one is. I don't like when they make things so cheap, but they sell it so expensive. Yeah, they want to make a profit of it. Hey, all right, like let's take the hospital. You know those bags that you get? They put the stuff in and they put it through your body.
Yeah.
What was it called?
IV?
IV, yeah.
Well,
IV drip.
it costs $10 to make that.
Oh,
But yet, if
$200.
you look on your bill, it's $1,000.
$1,000.
$1,000.
Put some damn water.
I understand getting ahead.
Yeah.
But you
Salt water.
It's weird that the
Put some damn
hospital
salt
charges
water.
so much for all that stuff, and the hospital don't look like it's updated at all. This is where the money's going to.
Well, it's going to.
They still got phones
again,
like
it's
that.
back. It's the top people.
Yeah, they got phones
It's a
like
few
this over
people
there.
making millions and millions of dollars, and then everybody else making just enough so they don't quit.
It was weird. All that money, it's going to a higher person, and to make sure that the employees don't quit, let's give them enough money where they look like they're rich too, and have the hospital.
They shut down the canteen thing over at UMC. They put they put a Starbucks. I heard.
Oh wow.
Starbucks.
It's weird. It's weird that all our money is going to things that we have 2 minutes left.
Stupid shit.
All money is going to stupid stuff, and it's weird. Have you ever seen that thing with the billionaires and all the things they buy?
Oh God, yeah.
It's the most stupidest thing you see on there.
They don't even use it.
Look, there's one
No,
guy.
but if I was a
at the
billionaire,
car.
I'd have the screening room where it's like 30 grand for the box,
Oh,
and then
wow.
$500 a movie, and you can watch whatever's in theaters.
Oh,
that'd
wow,
be
nice.
nice.
That'd be sweet.
But it's a one where they made this billionaire ordered a hamburger with gold flakes on it, with caviar on top. What the hell is that? I just want a regular burger.
Thank you.
And that burger costs what, $2,000.
Okay, you're gonna eat the burger.
That's stupid.
And then where's the gold going? What you gonna do? Shit the gold?
Well, hopefully you're gonna beg your mistress to.
Drain the gold out with a
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just stupid how we put money into certain things that are stupid.
That
very
sounds
stupid.
especially stupid. Why
They got an ice
eat
cream,
gold?
dude. They got an ice cream
That has
with golden flakes on it.
Yeah.
I mean, is the gold? Is it
eat-
good for you?
No.
I don't know.
It's like that. Oh, we have 1 minute. All right, well, we have 1 minute left on the show. We'll be again next week. Talk about different things. Call in at 3.